Welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, today we got a 2004 Volkswagen Beetle. We're doing the front brakes, rear brakes, and I'm going to show you how to do a coil. Matter of fact, here's Fisher now with our parts, and that was kind of quick. So we're going to come back and interview this. You can see here we got Fisher, we got Earl delivering our parts. So let's pause and let's get these parts and I'll come right back. Okay, back to what we were saying. We're going to do front brakes, rear brakes on this video. And then we're going to do another video because we got a code PO301. Check that video out. Alright, I got the back of the car jacked up already. What we're going to do is pull off these back wheels and we're going to do these rear brakes. Alright? Let's get that going. Okay, now let's go on one of these sides and we'll set the camera up on this left rear wheel first. Okay, we're over here on the left rear wheel. Number one thing you do is take off the cap to the master cylinder. Always number one thing. Next, got two 13mm sockets, bolts over here. Let's just get them loose. Now see how this one, now when I'm turning this one, the whole bolt is turning. So what you want to do, looks like a little wrench here, 13mm or a pair of pliers, just to hold that in place. So let's get something and we'll be right back to do that. Okay, looks like you're gonna have to get a 15mm wrench. Gonna be kind of tight to go in there. You know, a good way of doing this is by putting it on, letting it rest up against the caliper, and it starts coming out and all. Okay, got the top one. Let's get to that bottom one. Let's try to get you right here so we can see where we are. There we go. This one's a little pain. Now if you got a thin 15mm wrench, that would be a lot better than this. Sometimes these calipers, as you can see, it gets like stuck up there. So we want to get you a screwdriver And just keep prying it and get it out of there. Here we go. And pops right off. Now, if you take a look at this, these calipers don't push back like the regular calipers. Get you a lean angle over here. That caliper actually twists back. So you got to actually put force to twist it back, twist it, and push at the same time. There's a special tool to do that. We don't have it with us because we're in the little vehicle. As you can see, we're in our little van today. Usually you see the big truck we have. So what we're going to do is do this another way. Get you a pair of needle nose and some vice grips. Some vice grips will be good to start it off. Big pair of vice grips. And then the needle nose to help push it back. Let me get those and I'm going to show you how to do this so you don't have to have that special tool. Okay, now the process I'm going to show you, it's you know, it's not the way you're supposed to do it. Get the right tool to do this, but in cases like this, it will work. You get your C-clamp. See how I got the C-clamp? And the C-clamp, don't use the C-clamp to keep trying to force that back because it won't go. You put the C-clamp into place. Make sure it's got a little tension on it. Get you some vice grips to grab just the outside of that piston. And you just want to twist it. And see, as you're twisting it, with that tension up there, as you can see, it pushes back. So let's get this, let's set this back up here. Okay. Put a little tension on it. And you can see it keeps going back. So we're going to keep on doing that until we get that piston all the way back. It's going to take a little while without the tool. With the tool, it'll take about 30 seconds. But we don't have the tool right now. So we're going to do it this way. Alright, let's do that and we'll be right back. I'll show you how I got this thing set up and all. And how I'm doing this. See, I'm turning at the same time. I'm putting pressure on it and turning it. And you're going to keep on going till it bottoms out. Easy that's going back. Now, we back there perfectly. Now, remove the C-clamp. Now, if you can get a good look at this caliper, you see two little lines right there inside there. Make sure they're straight up and down. So, what we're going to do, take us a needle nose. And gonna keep pressure just a little bit towards it and keep turning it clockwise. until it lines up just like that. Okay, we're good to go. We're ready to make sure the sliders are going. You can see the brakes all messed up. Let's go get us a new set of brakes. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. What I like about these brakes we get from Fisher, it comes with new clips. So we're just gonna pop those clips out. And pop the new ones in. There's a little problem getting in there, but they'll get in there. So let's pop those two clips back in there, and then we're gonna put a little anti-seize on them so it can slide better. We'll be right back. Okay, got them new clips in there. Let's get this out a little bit. All right, now what we're gonna do, take a little lubricant here. And what you're going to do is just put a little bit on your fingers, and right where the brake pads you're going to slide at, just put a little bit. Not on the rotor, do not put it on the rotor, okay? Alright, I'm going to save that rest for the other side. New brake pads. Always try to get brake pads with anti-squeal shims. These shims on the back, if you get any others, your brakes more than likely will squeal. Alright, so let's get those in there. Slide into place. Just like that. Both sides. Okay. Now let's get that caliper. Sit down on here. Now you're going up against those springs on the brake pad, so you know, so it's going to be a little bit of pressure going down on there. Where's our bolts at? Let's get one started. Once we get one started, then we can put a little pressure down on that other one. Okay, let's back you up over here. Okay. Let's tighten those two bolts up. Okay, let's see. Right there, that's good. Good angle. Sometimes it's better just to have a straight ratchet, man. Okay, I'm gonna finish tightening those up. Then we'll go to the other side. Right back. Okay, let's get this other side hooked up. Adjusted on my wrenches a little bit. Got a little thin over here. Okay, same principle. Let's get our C-clamp in there. The vice grip. Let's get that piston back. Great. Let's get these brake pads on. Alright, I'm going to tighten up those bolts, and then we're going to put the tires back on. Okay, get that done, and join me back when you're done. Okay, now we're gonna pop these on, tighten up the other wheel, and we're gonna jack up the front and take off the wheels. And so when we come back, we're gonna have the front jacked up and the wheels off. Okay, here we are. Got the wheels taken off. We're on the front right. Front brakes are a lot easier. Okay, first of all, we got the piston right inside there. Make sure the cap to the master is off. And what we're going to do here, a little trick. Take a screwdriver. You're going to put it between the brake pad and the rotor. And you're going to use the screwdriver to back your piston up. This is a little, see how that's backing up? You're going to back that up all the way till it can't go no more. This is a little screwdriver. What you want to do is get a bigger screwdriver. So before, instead of me going to get another screwdriver, I'll use my needle nose pliers. Push that all the way back. Let me go, you know what? This is almost back all the way. There we go. Use the piston a little bit. That's all the way back. I got these little caps over here. Can you see this? Yeah, you can see I got these little caps. Take them off of the caliper, or dust caps. And what we have here is a, I believe it's a 7mm 7 Torx. Let's get this over here. Yep, 7mm Torx. Get that out of there. Top and the bottom. Once you get those loose, your job ain't done yet. What you gotta do is come over here to the other side. And got that little clip right there. Just gonna take us a screwdriver, pop that out. Comes off. Looks like we gotta loosen up this bolt a little bit more. Caliper comes off. There we go. Now let's set this back over here to this side. Okay. That brake pad came out already. Now what's up here on the... Wow, that thing is stuck up there, and it shouldn't be. That should not be stuck up there like that. Okay. Get our new brake pads in there. We got an inboard and an outboard. Set this right up in there. Now this one is that one. That was the inboard. That pops into the caliper. Let's see if we can get you to get this. Okay. These bolts, the caliper bolts, let's push those back. Makes it easier to put that back on. Snap this into the piston. Like that. And then back on. Alright, so let's start these bolts up right here. Okay, now let's tighten them up. Put the dust covers back on. They just pop right, snap right into place. Go on the side. Let's get you a good angle over here. Okay. I'm gonna snap these back into place. Make sure those are in and they're not going to snap out. There you go. Okay, I'm going to turn the wheel and we're going to go to the other side because there's something on the other side I want to show you. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are on the left side. Now the left side, the brake pad has a little special sensor on it. It's right here, weird sensor. Just pop that little clip back. And that thing's supposed to unplug, but you know, it always give you a hard time. You know, let's get this thing out of here. You know, it's gonna be better if we get it off first. Let's get this brake caliper off of here. Pop that little clip off. Okay. As you can see, there's the sensor right there. Let's see if we can get this unplugged. Yeah, I figure it's gonna give us a hard time. Gonna get that in a minute. We should have pushed that caliper back, but that's no problem. Can still do that. We need to get this unplugged. This thing's you get a lot of, you're supposed to be able to just snap that ring back and take it off. Well, this is giving me a hard time. Probably a lot of corrosion and dirt up there. Try to get this out another way. There we go. Nope, still kind of giving us a hard time. Yeah, this thing is getting kind of stuck. But there we go. Got it out there. Alright, being that we took this off already. What I'm going to use is get the C-clamp, and we're going to push this piston back manually. So let's get the C-clamp and get that back. Okay. So slowly push that piston back. Until it stops. There we go. So we're good to go. Let's get a pair of vice grips to make sure I am all the way back here. Yes, we are. Bolts are pushed back. Just like I said, it's got a little sensor on it. What we're going to do is put this sensor on, put this brake pad on. The other one's going to go out here. And then we're going to put that caliper on. Start the bolts by hand. Let's tighten them up. Dust covers back in there. Let's plug up our sensor. That sensor goes around here. And what you want to do is connect it right to this little bracket right there. Looks like this thing is just sits right in a little slot. There we go. And there you go. Put our little bracket back on. Little clip. Make sure it's in there. There you have it. Close the cap off, pump the brakes up, we'll get these tires back on, then we'll be right back. Okay, there you have it. What we're going to do is put back on the master cylinder cap. Make sure that's good and tight. Pump the brake pedal up. Make sure it's got a good brake pedal, because when you first step on it, the brake pedal is going to go all the way to the floor because you push them calipers back. Everything will be good. Just save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is Timmy from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Nobody can anyway. Check y'all later.